Hello everyone, it's Shannon with Shannon's Crafty DIYs. Welcome to my channel. Today I am in a fun challenge. The theme is Nautical DIYs. I also will go through the playlist and the hosts a little bit later in the video. Today I have 3 really fun nautical DIYs to share with you. If you love this sort of content, I would love it if you guys could hit that subscribe button, click the bell button to be notified every time I upload a new video, and just give it a big thumbs up if you guys like what you see. So let's begin with the DIYs. So for the first DIY, I was watching one of my YouTuber friends. She does a lot of hauls and shop with me videos, and she did a Dollar General video one time, and I saw this really cute relax sign that I thought I would recreate myself. I think Dollar General was going for $3. I'm going to create this for under $2. So I found these little 6-pack of MDF particle board rounds from the Dollarama. They were only $1.25, guys. So I thought it was a great steal. And so again, I'm spelling the word relax, so I only needed 5 out of 6 of them. And I'm getting to use my little cordless drill. I will leave that link in the description box because I love this drill. I haven't used it very much, but it is actually so easy to use and not as scary because it's only a 12 volt, so it's not super powerful. So now that I've created 2 holes in each round, I only eyeballed it. I mean, you can measure the middle of the round and do all that kind of stuff, but they're so small that I just, the eyeballing it was fine. So I'm just going to take the sanding block from the Dollar Tree and just smooth off any of that extra fiber that came out of the particle board. So I'm going to do 3 rounds with this Deco Art turquoise. I'm going to add a little bit of white just to lighten it up ever so slightly. And the other 2 rounds, I'm just going to paint with white acrylic paint. So I'm only painting the front of these boards and the edges. I didn't do anything to the back of them. And I used my blow dryer to speed up the dry time in between each coat. The turquoise, I only needed 2 coats. The white, I needed 3 just because you could see the particle board through it. There you just saw me use my bamboo skewer. Just if there was like too much paint and cover the hole, it just opened up the hole a little bit more. So here I am now going to attach all of the rounds together. The one from Dollar General looked like the holes were kind of drilled into the edges of the rounds, whereas I drilled holes into the front of the rounds. So I had to come up with a little bit of a plan in order to make the rounds all stay forward. So what I'm going to do right here, I'm actually going to just create the handle for the top of the round so that way I can hang it over my door, which you will see at the very end how I've displayed it. Just going to create a knot and tie off the cut off the excess here. And this way too, what I'm going to do is add knots to each of the holes, so the top and the bottom. This way it definitely ensures that the rounds stay forward. So I'm going to place a wooden bead in between each round. I already had these wooden beads painted white from a previous DIY, so I've already done that. So these were 16 millimeter beads. You can get them all from Amazon as well. And I know Dollar Tree has just come out with all their little garlands with the beads too. So yeah, if you don't have Amazon, you can definitely get them from Dollar Tree. So again, I'm going to thread each of those through as well. So, and essentially what I'm doing is I'm creating a knot at each hole of the round and just cutting off the excess with my scissors. So here is what it looks like so far. Again, I just alternated the turquoise with the white. I love this so much, guys. So I already had this tassel again from a previous DIY. I actually never even cut off the edges of the tassel. So I just did that right there. And I'm just going to thread it through to the end of the sign. So to put the word relax on, I'm just using these Dollar Tree letter stickers. I have used some in the past, as you can see. Again, you can use your Cricut. You can do rub-on transfers. There's so many ways. You can even hand draw the word relax on here. Remember too, with that sticker, you can use a sticker, but where it came off the paper, you can use that paper as a stencil as well. So that's a little tip and trick to use. So here I'm just eyeballing again the center of the round and putting each letter on the rounds. And you could Mod Podge it too just to seal everything, but I didn't. And this is it for this DIY. What do you guys think? I think it's so cute. I actually made it cheaper than Dollar General. This probably only cost me $1.50, guys, and that's Canadian. It's just hanging on my door right now. I absolutely love it. All right, guys, before we get into the next DIY, let's go over the hosts and the challenge. So we have Emily with Farm Charm Chic. We also have Missy with Crafty Cove DIY. We have Amanda with 6 kids and a glue gun, and Lisa with our gray house. I'm going to leave their links and the playlist link in the description box below. So please go over and say hi to everyone for me. So the second DIY, taking one of these Dollar Tree candles. I have already used it in a previous DIY. That's why the wick looks like it's used. So I wanted to make this very nautical looking, taking some of this nautical rope from the Dollarama. It's $1.25. Dollar Tree has the same nautical rope as well. Now everything at Dollar Tree in Canada is $1.50. So I think I still might get a few of my craft supplies at the Dollarama if they are only $1.25 still. So I'm just using the whole entire nautical rope. I did use a little bit in a previous DIY, so it's not the whole thing. I did lie. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to hot glue the rope around the candle. The whole thing gets me about halfway up the candle. So here it is all done. I'm just showing you that I made sure to line up both edges at the back of the candle. So with the nautical rope, I had maybe an inch left because I wanted to cut off that excess again, just to make sure everything was aligned in the back. So I had this fishnet from the Dollar Tree last year. I was going to use it, but I didn't realize the sections of the fishnet were so spaced out and so large. So it didn't really cover the candle as well as I wanted to. Otherwise it just looked too bunchy. Anyway, so why not just create your own fishnet, right? So I'm taking some of this butcher's twine or kitchen twine from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to make my own. So I'm just creating, this is kind of like macrame here. So I just took one long piece just to make sure that it tied around the whole candle at the top of the nautical rope. And then I'm going to cut 4 more pieces. Make sure they're long because you're going to be tying knots with them. So make sure they're longer than what you think. And I'm just going to tie each string, just a knot around the main string at the top of the candle, as you see here. So what I've done already, I've just tied that top string around the top of the nautical rope. Guys, this is getting like a tongue twister. So I'm trying to explain this as well as I can. So in order to combine or make it look like a fishnet, I'm taking a piece of yarn from each section. I take the ones that are closest to each other, and now I'm going to create a knot. Don't tie it too tight because here I'm trying to make that triangle as you see there. So I'm just doing 2 knots. And now before you connect those, I'm going to reconnect the other 2 strings, doing the same thing that I just did in the first bit. So now you see I've created 2 triangles. So now I'm going to take the same 2 pieces that I did at the beginning, the ones that are closest to each other, I'm going to tie those as well. So now you almost get a diamond shape. Does that look simple enough to you guys? Now that I've got as many knots as I wanted, how cute is this so far? I made my own fishnet, guys. So all these little excess pieces, I'm just going to hot glue them to the bottom of the candle and just cut off the extra. So I'm just taking some of the seahorse that I got from the Dollar Tree last year. Guys, I'm so jealous with US Dollar Trees right now. They are filled to the roof with nautical DIY or decor, and I love it. I really want to get those sand dollars as well, but I haven't seen them yet here in Canada. So I might do a little cross-border shopping in the near future. So taking one of those seahorses, hot gluing it to the center of the candle. And guys, check this out. How simple and cute is this? And I love those little candle holders. They were at a local furniture store that we have here in Canada, and I just love them so much. They go so well with our nautical decor. So third and final DIY, guys. This is such a simple DIY, but so effective in my opinion. Taking one of these picture frames from the Dollar Tree. They look so realistic, like wood. However, they are just plastic, but I love the detailing of this frame. So I found these wood sheets from the Dollarama. They are $1.75, but they are stickers, which is awesome. I have used them in previous DIYs. I haven't used them too much in the past, but I wanted to use this in the back of my picture frame. And guys, when I did my cross-border shopping, I went to the Christmas tree shop and I found this cute little seahorse for $1.99. So I'm just going to remove the sticker on the back. I'm going to decide here what color of paper goes well with the seahorse. I did end up going with the green because I found like the blue was just too similar to the seahorse. So picking what I wanted and just cutting off the jute twine now at the back of the seahorse. I'm not going to hang it. I'm going to be hot gluing it to the glass of the frame. So just measuring out the glass of the frame, just tracing it with a marker, and then I'm just going to cut it out with my scissors. And now I'm just going to hot glue the seahorse to the center of the frame. So I could have left it like this. I thought it was super cute just with a seahorse alone, but I'm just taking this candle. You guys know I just did this DIY last year in a nautical challenge as well. I loved the seashells in them, but I didn't want to go out and buy more. So I'm just taking them off that lantern for right now and just hot gluing one to each corner of the frame. And that is it, guys. Tell me, which DIY was your favorite? I think the relax was my favorite in the sense that I created something for a little bit cheaper than what I saw in the store. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Thank you guys to the hosts, Missy with Crafty Cove, Emily from Farm Charm Chic, Amanda with 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, and Lisa from Art Gray House. I love doing these challenges. I love doing farmhouse decor DIYs. I love doing Dollarama hauls, Dollar Tree hauls, you name it. I love doing that. So if you like that sort of content, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And also follow me on Instagram at Shannon's Crafty DIYs as well. I post other things there too. Anyway, that is it, guys. I hope you have a fabulous day. We'll see you at the next video. Bye.